Tony Ray, Israeli reggae pioneer in the studio. Tony, it's a huge pleasure, honor to have you. I'm, almost at a loss for words to have you in the studio. It's fun.
I enjoy coming.
I think I read in 1970 you came to Israel. You guys were performing here.
Yeah.
You basically have stayed more or less since then. I mean, how'd you get to Israel? You got to tell us.
Well, when we came here, we didn't like it at first because we saw people walking around the streets with the soldiers with guns and people, speaking and shouting with their hands, and we didn't understand. We were driving in Ben Yehuda Street, and we saw this guy. He was driving, and somebody was shouting down. He said, "No, we have to go to help him. Wow. We have to go." So now we thought all the people in Israel were angry. We didn't understand the language.
You discovered something else. You've been here since then, I think, right? I mean, you made your life here. You become the Israeli reggae pioneer. How'd you become this guy?
So what happened now? We always sat together. We were 7 people in the band. There were 5 black people and 2 English white guys. So now we sat down always together and said, if there's a fight, we can back up each other. So this Yemenite guy came to me and said, "What do you think of Israel?" And I said, "Don't like it." "Why you don't like it?" So I explained to him that the people are always shouting and screaming. And they said, "No, the stam ruach."
They all spirit.
So after that, we took us to his house and we started eating hummus.
That bridges all issues. Yeah,
that was the end of it.
And the hummus got you. Look, you're not the first or last one to fall in love that way. 1981, though, you put out this record, I Feel Like Reggae, the biggest, or the first full-length reggae album, here in Israel. This launched you to a new phase, right? I mean, in terms of suddenly this was on the map. I mean, you look, to look at Israel in the 21st century, there's a lot of dreadlocks around this country. It's a big part of the culture of this place, has adopted it. You're looked at as someone who opened the door to that, here with this album in the 80s. Songs like Carmel Market, things that people are still walking around humming today. What do you say about what's been created since that time? You've led it in a lot of ways here.
I went from one single to another album, and that's it. I can't stop. You know what I mean? You just take your song, you send your song off to the radio, and sometimes they don't even on it. But I can't stop. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, you got an idea, and you go with it. Example, the album is done, but then this friend of mine, she came and she wrote me this song about the yellow, green, and black, which is the Jamaican flag. And this song describes me, everything from coming to leaving Jamaica, and everything in the song is me. And that's it, And now she wrote me another song about my grandchildren. You know what I mean? That I'm a grandpa and so on. And I'm just going.
Awesome to hear. And I know you came here ready to give us just a little sample of some performance as well. So again, we're great to have you, Tony Ray. Good to meet you, and thanks for giving us a bit of your background, life story.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye to wars. Goodbye to wars. That chance for peace is worth more than gold. That chance for peace for all young and old. Give peace a chance, must learn to tolerate. Give peace a chance, we must communicate. Goodbye to wars. Goodbye to wars. Goodbye to wars. A peaceful world is better. Goodbye to wars. Goodbye to wars. Goodbye to wars. We must respect each other. Goodbye to wars. Goodbye to wars. My dream is for a peace that will hold. Yes, even though this peace may be cold, we must try to work and live together. We must try to understand each other. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. A peaceful world is better. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. We must respect each other. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. My dream is for a peace that will hold. Yes, even though this peace may be cold, we must try to work and live together. We must try to understand each other. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. A peaceful world is better. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. We must respect each other. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Oh, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. A peaceful world is better. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. Goodbye, goodbye to wars. We must respect each other. Goodbye, 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 goodbye to wars everywhere. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. This world we must share.